For looking at my stamps here. This is a collection of glassine envelopes that I put together when I was a youngster. I started collecting stamps in 1968 and worked in a stamp store in the late 60s into the early 70s where I grew up. And when I was, around 14, my grandfather died, and I was given boxes and boxes and boxes of envelopes of business mail that had stamps on them. And I soaked them off, and I wound up sorting them and then creating an envelope for every one. So we counted 944 envelopes with stamps in them. And some of these were duplicates that I would have gotten in off those letters. Like here's 60s commemoratives. So I wrote the Scott's number on them. This is my writing as a youngster, and I wrote what it was. Here's 1381 Professional Baseball Centenary on here. Here's the Football Centenary, Dwight Eisenhower. Anyway, these small glassines measure 2 7/8 by 1 3/4. There's nearly 1,000, as I mentioned. They start with Scott's number 65. There's only one in there, but they go up to 1755, which is Jimmy Rogers, and what is that, 15 cent? 13 cent. So sometime into the 70s. That's about right. And so there, some of these, there's definitives, there's Christmas, there's commemoratives. Most are commemoratives in here. And as I say, let's just pull out a stack here. These are going to have multiple. These are the 40s. There's the Overrun Countries issue. Almost every one is in there. So, Famous Americans. There's easily an average of 3, 4, 5 in many of these, in at least half of the envelopes, I would say. So, I'm going to guess there's at least a couple thousand, maybe 3,000 even, stamps in this whole thing. After the standard issue ones, then I put little tabs on these pieces of divider card, and I created sections for airmail, and here's some airmail, the Lindbergh and the two-color airmail that's beautiful, C-23 Eagle, lots of airmail stamps, 80 cent Hawaii, and let's see, we go up to moon landing in 69, and there we go, up to Hawaii there for the 11 cent airmail. After that, there's sections for, there's even the Olympics there too, so that'd be 72. There's also sections for special delivery, certified mail, postage due, parcel post, special handling, documentary stamps, proprietary stamps, playing card stamps, stock transfer. There's some envelopes, cut squares back there, some airmail envelope cut squares, postcard stamps, and then postcard airmail stamps in the back here. So quite a selection. And then at the end are blank, or not blank, but empty envelopes. And I was making packets sometime in the early 80s. I put an ad in Lynn's Stamp News, and I was selling 100, 200, 300 stamps in a packet. So I would pull them out of these and then keep the envelope for when I could replenish and get more. So as I say, there's a lot of variety here. You're probably getting 3,000 sorted stamps off of paper, all US, mostly up through the 70s, and then a variety of those different categories, back of the book categories that I mentioned. So I made this little box out of balsa wood and put them in here myself. So this would have ended about 40 some years ago, and I just got this out of storage. So this is what I'm offering, and thanks so much for looking. Have a great day.